Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Haley Hines with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. 3 suspects have been charged in a Faraday shooting that happened on Monday. The shooting happened between 2nd Street, Louisiana Avenue and Mickey Gilley Avenue. As a result, 28-year-old Kadarius Minor died, and Lewis, Otis Frazier, and Frederick Frazier were all arrested and charged. You can see a full list of their charges at myarklamiss.com. According to the Faraday Police Department, more arrests are expected to be made. Anyone with information or videos regarding the incident is urged to contact FPD or Chief of Police Sam King at the number listed on your screen. The Louisiana Department of Health is in charge of rolling people off of Medicaid who don't qualify anymore, and thousands have already been dropped. Lawmakers want to make sure people are getting help. Capitol reporter Shannon Hecht breaks down budget talks for the department.
The Department of Health makes up one of the largest portions of the state's budget, and it's seeing a decrease in how much it's asking for to operate this year. A large portion of that is due to people rolling off of Medicaid after COVID-era pandemic relief ending. LDH's budget is proposed at just under $20 billion. While a large portion of that is federal money, most of it goes towards paying Medicaid vendors. Lawmakers pointed out that the rates for providers serving Medicaid patients has not been increased since 2012. And with costs soaring, it is becoming a burden for some doctors providing care to the most vulnerable.
You've got these wonderful providers and these wonderful clinics that are fixing to bail on the Medicaid program because they can't keep the lights on.
Over 400,000 people were taken off of Medicaid after the extra pandemic coverage ended. While some qualified to be put back on, there are over 270,000 that couldn't be reached that have lost coverage and could still qualify. Secretary Abraham says that some parts of the budget are bad and spending needs to be scrutinized.
We are spending a whole lot of money on obesity, diabetes, maternal health, infant health, but we're dead last in the United States as far as our rankings. Where are we failing that patient?
Legislators also put an emphasis on investing in behavioral health as a major part of addressing many of the state's greatest problems. The health secretary says that he's going to continue to look through all of his agencies to find ways to reduce costs, but also find ways to reinvest that money to have better health outcomes. For your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We'll continue with the cloud cover today and still can't rule out the possibility of some patchy drizzle even for this afternoon, as some models are hinting out some light green here or there, as we do have moisture content dew points been slowly on the rise as winds continue to stay breezy out of the south, and we'll continue with the clouds even overnight tonight, which will kind of keep those overnight lows mainly in check in the mid-60s, so it won't be as cool overnight. Then as we go into our Thursday, we'll continue with the clouds, but could see a little bit of sunshine as we go around 2 or 3 o'clock for Thursday afternoon. But once we go into Thursday night, we'll have our next cold front that will start pushing on in out of the northwest, which will spark up severe weather across parts of northwest Arkansas and parts of the Ark-La-Tex area, but we could still see some of those strong thunderstorms make their way into parts of the Ark-La-Miss as we go into early Friday morning, and we could even see heavy rainfall, gusty winds, maybe some small hail is still potential with these storms, but the overall tornadic threat remains relatively low, and we'll continue with the unsettled pattern even as we go throughout much of this weekend. But in the low of 65 degrees for tonight, won't be as cool. Winds will stay out of the south, and for tomorrow we'll see a little bit of sunshine peeking through the clouds, but thunderstorms move in late Thursday night into early Friday. Then as we go into next week, we'll still have some rain on Sunday, but by Monday and Tuesday we'll dry out, sunshine will return, but we will be cooling down to the lower 60s, and a light freeze is possible early Tuesday morning with frost potential, and clouds will return by next Wednesday.
That's it for your midday update. Be sure to prepare for that rainy weather we have coming in. Take care of your pets and check on your neighbors. NBC News Daily continues next.
Get the 6-minute advantage with the live Storm Tracker Doppler radar on NBC 10. Sponsored by Homeland Bank. Where's your money?